Hi, my name is Vicki, and I'm applying to be a volunteer at the National Museum of African American History and Culture. When I pause to think about why I want to be a volunteer, three main reasons come to mind. The first is that I think I can help others to navigate the museum. It is a spectacular space that can be overwhelming as visitors try to navigate the right balance of history, of reflection, and of celebration, all of which are opportunities there at the museum, but probably require multiple visits. So how a person engages in that space, whether it's their first visit or their umpteenth visit, is an important question for their day, and one that I would hope to help guide them or provide information that can help them make choices or to simply answer their questions. Second, as I engage in a master's degree in library and information science, I think my experience as a volunteer would contribute directly to my professional goals. I think being in that space and understanding how visitors engage in that space, access information, what sort of questions that creates for them, how the context of the presentation of exhibits influences their experience and the education that they receive just being there is directly related to the choices I will make next in my own career. Third, I think I would enjoy the volunteer opportunity. I think that stepping into that space for joyous celebration and reflections on a painful and misguided history and space for reflection, I think it would be a pretty terrific place to spend time regularly and to help make it a more meaningful experience for others that are spending time there. Lastly, I think it's important to acknowledge the obvious, that I am not an African American, and that my anti-racist journey as a privileged white woman may look different than some or even many of the visitors to the museum. And I believe that the work I do to understand that this history is my history too, to reflect on the opportunity and the life I've led because of my history and background, and how I want my kids and my family to engage in the world around them, and what we can all do to address issues of equity and reduce structural racism is part of the reason that being in the National Museum of African American History and Culture would be a unique, enriching, and meaningful experience as a volunteer. I certainly hope to have the opportunity to talk more with you and appreciate all you do to offer that space, to make that museum as impactful as it is. Thank you.